Welcome to Controller Chaos 1.0, where we dive deep into the world of gaming. Today, let's embark on an exciting journey back in time, to the early days of virtual reality, or VR, and augmented reality, or AR in the gaming industry. Our story begins in the late 80s and early 90s, an era in which game developers started to experiment with the concept of creating an immersive, three-dimensional gaming environment. These pioneers dreamt of a world where players could step into the game, interact with the environment, and truly feel a part of the action. This dream gave birth to the first VR headsets, bulky contraptions that might seem laughable compared to today's sleek designs, but were revolutionary at the time. Fast forward to the mid-2000s, the gaming world witnessed another significant development: the introduction of AR in mobile games. Unlike VR, which creates a completely virtual environment, Arkansas overlays virtual elements onto the real world, creating a blended reality. This was a game changer, literally and figuratively, as it allowed gamers to interact with their surroundings in a new and exciting way. The most notable example of early AR gaming is the wildly popular mobile game Pokémon Go, which had people across the globe hunting for virtual creatures in their own neighborhoods. As we moved into the second decade of the 21st century, VR and AR technology continued to evolve at a rapid pace. Newer, lighter, and more sophisticated headsets were introduced, along with advanced controllers that tracked hand and body movements, making the gaming experience more immersive than ever. The gaming landscape had started to change dramatically, with VR and AR games offering an unprecedented level of interaction and immersion. So as we can see, VR and AR started to change the gaming world right from their inception. They have already transformed how we play games, and with continual advancements, they hold the potential to redefine the future of gaming. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's appreciate the journey so far and gear up for the exciting adventures that lie ahead in the world of VR and AR gaming. As VR and AR technologies advanced, they began to carve out a new gaming dimension. Imagine stepping into a world where the boundaries between the virtual and the real blur, where you can interact with digital elements as if they were right there with you. That's the magic of virtual reality, or VR, and augmented reality, or AR. These technologies have transformed the gaming experience, creating immersive environments and lifelike gameplay that were once the stuff of science fiction. Remember the first time you put on a VR headset? You were transported into a different reality, one that felt so real you could almost touch it. That's because VR creates a fully virtual environment that surrounds you, making you feel as if you're part of the game. It's like stepping into the shoes of your favorite video game character, experiencing their adventures firsthand. AR, on the other hand, layers digital elements onto the real world. Think Pokémon Go, where you catch virtual creatures in your own neighborhood. Or imagine playing a strategy game where your living room becomes the battlefield. AR brings the game into your world, transforming everyday surroundings into exciting gaming arenas. But it's not just about immersion. VR and AR also offer new ways to interact with games. With motion tracking and gesture recognition, you're not just pressing buttons on a controller. You're swinging a sword, casting a spell, or throwing a punch. You're not just playing the game, you're living it. And let's not forget the social aspect. Multiplayer VR and AR games allow us to explore virtual worlds with friends, collaborate on missions, or compete in adrenaline-fueled matches. It's a whole new level of social gaming, where we can share experiences and create memories in a way that traditional gaming can't match. The advancements in VR and AR technology have been nothing short of revolutionary. They've given us a taste of what it's like to truly step inside a game, to feel the adrenaline rush of a high-speed chase, or the thrill of a close-fought battle. It's a whole new dimension of gaming, one that's immersive, interactive, and incredibly exciting. With these advancements, VR and AR have truly transformed the way we game, immersing us like never before. While VR and AR have revolutionized gaming, they have also presented new challenges. The exciting world of virtual and augmented reality is not without its hurdles. Yet with every challenge comes an opportunity for innovation and growth. Let's delve into the main obstacles faced in VR and AR gaming and the solutions that have been developed to address them. One of the most common issues faced by gamers is motion sickness. This is caused by a disconnect between what your eyes see in the virtual world and what your body feels in the real world. It's a tricky problem, but developers have been working tirelessly to combat it. Through careful design of game environments and mechanics, they have been able to reduce instances of motion sickness significantly. Additionally, hardware manufacturers are constantly improving their devices, creating headsets with higher resolution and faster refresh rates to provide a smoother, more comfortable gaming experience. Another challenge is the high cost of VR and AR equipment. High-end headsets can be quite pricey, which can be a barrier for many gamers. However, the market is responding. More affordable options are now available, and as technology advances, we can expect to see these prices continue to drop. Then there's the issue of accessibility. VR and AR games often require a significant amount of physical movement, which can exclude gamers with mobility issues. To address this, developers are creating more inclusive games with adjustable settings, allowing for different play styles and levels of physical interaction. And let's not forget about the social aspect of gaming, which can be somewhat lacking in VR and AR. To tackle this, new platforms are emerging that allow for more social interaction in virtual spaces, making the gaming experience more engaging and communal. Despite these challenges, the gaming industry continues to innovate, finding solutions to enhance the VR and AR gaming experience. So, while there may be obstacles on the path to perfecting VR and AR gaming, the future holds promise. With ongoing advancements in technology and a relentless drive for improvement, the gaming world is continually evolving to create incredible, immersive experiences for all. The future of VR and AR in gaming is certainly exciting. Picture this: you're not just sitting on your couch, controller in hand, staring at a screen. Instead, you're in the game, fully immersed in the action, your body moving in sync with your virtual counterpart. This is the potential future of gaming with virtual reality. Full body suits, complete with haptic feedback, are in development. These suits aim to provide a fully immersive experience, allowing you to feel every punch, leap, and explosion in the game. Imagine feeling the wind rush past you as you speed down a virtual racetrack, or the impact of a virtual sword against your shield. The gaming experience becomes not just something you see and hear, but something you physically feel. And then there's augmented reality. AR doesn't just confine the game to a console or computer, it brings the game into your world. Already we've seen the beginnings of this with games that overlay virtual elements onto our real-world surroundings. But imagine a future where AR is integrated into your everyday life. Your morning run could become a zombie chase, your walk to work a treasure hunt. Even your living room could transform into a battleground, a racetrack, or a dance floor at a moment's notice. One thing to remember, though, is that the future of VR and AR in gaming is not just about more immersive games. It's about creating new ways to play, new ways to interact, and new ways to experience stories. With VR and AR, game developers have the opportunity to push the boundaries of what a game can be. As we move into the future, we can expect to see VR and AR becoming more mainstream, more accessible, and more integrated into our everyday lives. With advancements in technology and increasing consumer interest, the sky's the limit for what VR and AR can bring to the gaming world. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: VR and AR are set to continue their transformative impact on the gaming world. But the impact of VR and AR goes beyond just gaming. Imagine stepping into a time machine and witnessing historical events firsthand, or perhaps diving into the human body, exploring its intricate systems from within. This is not science fiction, but the real-world applications of virtual reality and augmented reality beyond the realm of gaming. Education is one field where VR and AR are making significant strides. These technologies are transforming classrooms into immersive, interactive environments, taking learning to a whole new level. Students can now explore the depths of the ocean, the vastness of space, or the complexities of the human anatomy, all from the comfort of their classroom. In the healthcare sector, VR and AR are revolutionizing the way doctors diagnose and treat diseases. Surgeons are using VR to plan and practice complex procedures, reducing the risk of complications and improving patient outcomes. Mental health professionals are also harnessing the power of VR for exposure therapy, helping patients overcome fears and phobias in a safe, controlled environment. The potential applications of VR and AR extend even further. In architecture and design, professionals are using these technologies to create immersive virtual models, allowing clients to walk through their designs before they're built. In the realm of entertainment, VR and AR are creating new forms of storytelling, immersing us in cinematic worlds and making us part of the narrative. And let's not forget about social interactions. Amidst a global pandemic, VR and AR have allowed us to connect with each other in a more tangible way, helping us bridge the physical distance and maintain our social bonds. The potential of VR and AR is immense, and we are only scratching the surface. The same technologies that are revolutionizing gaming are also opening up new horizons in various sectors, changing the way we learn, work, and interact. So, while we love gaming, it's inspiring to see how VR and AR are transforming our world in so many ways. There's no doubt that VR and AR are revolutionizing the gaming industry. With the rise of virtual reality and augmented reality, we've embarked on a journey that's transforming the gaming landscape as we know it. Today, we've delved into how these technologies are creating a new gaming dimension, discussed the challenges they face and the solutions being developed, and looked at what the future holds for VR and AR in gaming. It's clear that we're not just talking about a minor upgrade here. We're talking about a seismic shift that's reshaping the very foundations of how we interact with digital worlds. Think about it. With VR and AR, we're not just playing games anymore. We're living them. We're stepping inside the game, becoming part of the narrative, and experiencing the action in a way that was once the stuff of science fiction. These technologies are opening up new possibilities for game developers too. They're pushing the boundaries of what's possible, crafting immersive experiences that are more engaging, more interactive, and more realistic than anything we've seen before. But the revolution doesn't stop there. VR and AR are having a far-reaching impact beyond the gaming world. They're changing how we learn, how we work, and how we connect with each other. They're blurring the lines between the digital and the physical, between the virtual and the real. And yet, we're just at the beginning of this journey. The technology is still evolving, and there's so much more to come. As we look to the future, we can expect VR and AR to become even more integrated into our lives, offering new ways to play, explore, and experience the world around us. In this brave new world of gaming, the only limit is our imagination. As we strap on our headsets and step into these alternate realities, we're not just playing games. We're pioneering a new era of interactive entertainment. As we continue to explore the future of gaming, we can't wait to see what VR and AR have in store. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the future of gaming with VR and AR. It's been an exhilarating ride, hasn't it? We've seen how these technologies are not just shaping the gaming world, but also transforming how we interact with digital interfaces and each other. It's exciting to think about what lies ahead. It's clear that VR and AR are more than just gaming trends. They're a whole new frontier to explore, and as we move forward, it's important for us to keep having these conversations, to keep asking questions, and to keep exploring the possibilities. So if you've enjoyed this deep dive into VR and AR, we encourage you to hit that like button. It's a small action, but it really helps us out. It tells us that you appreciate the content we're creating, and it motivates us to keep going. And while you're at it, why not subscribe to our channel, Controller Chaos 1.0? By subscribing, you become part of a community that's passionate about gaming and eager to explore what the future holds. As a subscriber, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos, and you'll be able to join us on our future deep dives. But we want to hear from you as well. We're interested in what you think about VR and AR. Have you tried them out? Do you see them as game changers or just passing fads? What potential uses do you see for these technologies beyond gaming? Share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments section. Let's keep the conversation going. Remember, every like, every subscription, and every comment not only supports us, but also contributes to a wider discussion about the future of gaming. So let's continue to explore, to question, and to imagine the possibilities together. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Controller Chaos 1.0 for more deep dives into the world of gaming. See you in the next video!